지금 화면이 어떻게 되는지 확인이 안 돼서 그랬어요. 됐네요. 이거 원래는 바깥에 살려고 바깥에 서 하려고 했다가 배터리가 모자라서 방으로 올라왔습니다. 그리고 빨리는 확인이 안 됩니다. 다시 읽을 겁니다. The Yellow Yak Chapter 1. I'm going to miss you, Dick's mother said as she pulled her car up to the airport. Give Sammy a hug for me, will you? Dick's parents had named him Donald David Duncan, but now almost everyone called him Dink. Dink, Josh, and Rose were on their way to visit their friend Samir bin Oz for his birthday. Sammy lived in a small island country in the Indian Ocean called Kostra, where his father and mother were the king and queen. The kids hugged and said goodbye to Dean's mother. Then a man in a white shirt and dark trousers helped them stack their luggage on a cart. I'm Carol, your flight attendant on this trip, the man said. He guided the kids through security, then outside to the landing pier. Of the one side said a select that when the kids brought it, they covered that they were the only passenger. Please choose your seat, then you can decide what you want for brunch, Carter said. He handed them menu card. I love being treated like royalty. What? Russell said he liked to dress all in one color. For this trip to Kostra, he had chosen royal blue. While the kids were reading their menu, a red-headed woman stepped out of the cockpit. Hi, I'm Captain Rusty Dollar, your pilot. She said, our flight to Kostra should take about 15 hours. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you will be there. If you will please buckle up. If you will please buckle up, I will take off in a few minutes. 앉았게 해주세요. 조금 있다가 벗게 해줄게요. 못하는 거지. 5 minutes later, a small jet rose into the air. The kids watched the ground become smaller and smaller. Then they saw only white clouds and blue sky. When the flame had rebel off, Carlos appeared at their seat. What would you like for lunch? He asked. The kids would choose chocolate milk cheeseburger and apple pie for dessert. After they finished lunch, the kids played the checker, read, and listened to the music through their headset. When it grew dark outside, a small window Carter gave them each a blanket and pillow. He dim, di- dim, dimmed, 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 dined, he dined the cabin right and turned on soft music. Wow. Pleasant dream. 음, 기쁜 꿈이래. Pleasant dream. First then he disappeared to the rail of the plane. Think woke up when he felt a slight sleep down. He sat up and looked out the window. He saw palm, palm tree. He saw palm tree and blue skies. We are here, he said to Joshi and Nosrose. A few minutes later, the door opened and Sammy stepped inside the plane. He was wearing a ruby red tunic and black pointed shoes. Sammy! All three kids cried. They all high-five each other. Okay, you are free to the plan. Mm. Captain Dollar said from the cockpit, 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 cockpit. 발음 어렵다. 이거가 아마 이렇게 알림을 바깥으로 하는 거지. cockpit. 이거 스피커 같은 건가 봐. The kid thanked her and Carter, then walked off the plane to a small landing field. Warm air kissed their skin, and sweet smell came from flower growing in nearby field. Now here do we go? Now where do we go? 어디로 가 이제? He asked Sammy. How do we get to your castle? 우리 너네 하는 거야? 하는 거지? Sammy grinned and pointed up at the sky. Just then the kids heard a whirring noise. A silver helicopter appeared above them. The rotating blades created a stiff wind, blowing the kids' hair every which way. We are going in a helicopter? 헬리콥터를 받고 타는 거야? 조시 cried. This is the coolest thing that ever happened to me. The chopper landed, and then the pilot had the kids climbed aboard and buckled off as the chopper rose. It was too noisy to talk. Instead, the kids just watched the secondary down below. They saw a deep blue ocean and boats of every size, shape, and color. Sunlight bounced off the water, turning everything to gold. For 5 minutes later, the chopper started downward. Sammy poked Dink on the arm. "There's our house," he shouted. Dink, Josh, and Rosrose looked down at a small castle. The chopper hovered, hovered for a few seconds, then landed on the castle roof. The pilot helped the kids climb out. He handed out their pack, waved, and took the chopper back up. Dink squinted to keep dust and his hair out of his eyes. When he could see again, there was a tall man with bright blue eyes walking toward them. He roared, roared brilliant green robe with a yellow sash around his waist. The man gave a slight bow to Dink, Josh, and Rosrose. "I am King 파헤드." 파헤드라는 사람이구나. 아빠 이름 파헤드인가 봐. 샘이 아빠인가 봐요. He said in a deep voice. 챕터 2. 이거 오늘 다 읽을 수 있을지 모르겠는데 어쨌든 다 읽어보려고요. 챕터 2. Dink bluffed then out to the king. "And I am Queen Grace," said a woman who stepped out from behind the king. The queen wore a long white gown. The tip of blue shoes showed on the gown's hem. Around her neck, she wore a gold chain suspending a rusty ruby. All three kids murmured hello. 중간거리면서 안녕하세요 그런 거야. 좀 하고 bowed. These are my parents, Sammy said proudly. "Welcome to our home," Queen Grace said. "Sammy, why don't you show your friend their room now?" 지금 보여주지 않겠니?를 왜 안 보여주니? 라고 표현을 하는 거죠. "Why don't you show your friend their room now?" A king and queen walked to a door where a servant waited to open it. They disappeared down some stairs. "This is so awesome," Joshi said, gazing from the rooftop. The castle stood at the edge of a small town surrounded on three sides by an ancient wall. The post side was the ocean. Beyond the wall were piers and wood. They saw a wide gate in the wall. A winding road snaked through the field and disappeared into the mountains. "Isn't your father's fault?" Rose asked. He was pointing to a long yellow sailboat in the harbor. The yacht had a tall mast and neatly strolled sailed. No, we only have a small fishing boat, Sammy said. He shielded his eyes and peered at the yacht. The yacht. I don't know who wanted one. The kids followed Sammy downstairs to the carpeted hallway. A man stepped into their path. His eyes were fires on the thick black eyebrow. He wore a white turban and black tunic and red trouser. The man smiled and nodded to Sammy. May I help you, young friends? No, thank you. I'm just showing my friends their room. Sammy said, guys, this is Pin, my servant. Pin glanced at the kids, then backed away. As you wish, young prince. He's scary, Joshi whispered. Sammy grinned. Pine is cool. Pin is cool, he said. He practiced looking scary to keep his kidnapper away. To keep kidnapper away. All the bedrooms are here. He pointed to a double set of doors at the end of the hall. My parents slept there, and our room this way. Sammy them. Sammy read them around the corner and stopped at the first door on the right. This is my room. You guys can pick yours. Think counted a closet door. These are all bedrooms? He asked. Sammy nodded. Sometimes we have a lot of guests, he said. Think looked at Joshi. You want to share? 같이 쓸래? He asked. Sure, I know you're afraid of the dark. Joshi teased. He opened the door of the room next to Sammy's and stepped inside. I will take the one across the hall from you guys, Rose said. Okay, I will see you in about 10 minutes, Sammy said before he went into his room. Knock after you unpack. 가방 풀고 놓고 해 이런 거지. 그래서 Rose told Dink she went into her room and closed the door. Before Dink had a chance to follow Joshi, he heard the door open. A face peeked out of the room a few yards away. Dark yard stared at Dink before the face disappeared and the door slammed shut. Oh, Dink shrugged, wondering who else was staying in the castle. 10 minutes later, Sammy read the keys into the tunnel near. I don't know, Nere. They they tracked along a complex, complex, complex town roads on the tall shade tree. Old, most of the old buildings were made of stone. Everybody they passed smart and greeted Sammy. At the harbor, they looked around a stone pier and read led to a white al- aluminum aluminium dock. Aluminium dock. Why the aluminium dock? The water was clean, car- calm. The water is calm, and several boats and yachts were on the sail or motor. The yellow yacht seemed even bigger now that they were close. Lincoln noticed that it was not all yellow. There was a green stripe just above the waterline. The name Sundown was pointed On the side. Maybe it belonged to a movie star. So she said, as they gazed, gazed across the water, two men in scuba diving gear appeared on Sundown's deck. They splashed over the side and this. What are they doing? Joshi asked. Sammy shrugged. Maybe my dad know, he said. I will ask him later. Sammy led the kid's father along the harbor, then stopped where a huge square hole and square hole had been carved, carved, carved out of the earth, crisscrossing the bare earth was a maze of pipes and cable. cable. A row a row of borderline one wall of the hole, a greenback hole stood off the one side, like a sleeping dinosaur. Two men stood together talking. One wore jeans and a t-shirts with a red ban, bandana bandana tie를 하고 있었어. Tied around his black hair. 반다나 타이가 이런 거 많아. 이렇게 난 그러지 말라고 하는 거. 음, the other man was old with gray hair. He wore white pants and a blue shirt. The man in the red bandana waved at Shami. That's Rico. That's Rico. His job. He is the job freeman. Freeman. Freeman 뭔지 몰랐어. Shami said, with a wave back. What is this place anyway? Bruce Rose asked. Sunny spread, spread. Sunny spread his arm. It's going to be an aquarium, he said. He pointed to the empty space behind the hole. Up there will be a school for kids who want to run about the ocean. Sammy grinned at his guest. Very soon, this will be paired with the ocean water and plants and fishy, he said. What's that, Paul? Josh asked. He pointed to a long white pipe, half of half in the water and half out. The machine was attached to the end that was one dry lamp. A motor will dump the ocean water up through that pipe. Sammy explained. Other pipe will take the water out again. So it's always clean. Think pictured the finished aquarium with the fishy and other sea creatures swimming among those border. 이렇게 하는 게 반다나라고 하는 거구나. 이거가 이렇게 우리나라 말로 하면 두 건인데 이거 반다나라고 하네요. Josh whistled, and your dad is paying for all this, he said. Sammy pointed to the stone building next door. A small brass sign near a bank. My grandfather left my father a lot of gold bar, Sammy said quietly. They were in the bank, and that's what my father is using to pay for the aquarium. That's great, Dink said. So when will the aquarium and school open? Sammy's sure my dad said in a few months. He said, come on, I will introduce you to Rico. The kids followed Sammy down a sloping bank into the bottom of the pipe. Rico shook hands with the all four kids. He greeted Sammy in Costuram. 코스트란 맞을 것 같아. Korean 코스트란. 랭귀지 코스트란. 이거가 he greeted Sammy in 코스트리안 말로 했다는 거야. A language think had never heard before. These are my American friend. Think Jewish crossroads. Sammy said, hello and welcome, Rico said in perfect English. His eyes sparkled like black marble and his teeth gleamed. Rico turned to the gray-haired man. This is Dr. Rappold Score. He said he is giving me some great idea for the project. Dr. Score, I'm Marvin biologist. I'm a marine biologist 해놨잖아요. He told the kids I'm doing research by nearby, and I heard about King Fahad, this wonderful aquarium. Would you like to meet the king? Sammy asked. You know him? Dr. Skoratsky, looking surprised. He is my father, Sammy answered. Suddenly, they hear the sound of distant cheer. Come on, Sammy had said to his friend. That's a pin ringing. The dinner bell. That's pin ringing. 이런 소리 말이야. The dinner bell. 핀에서 종이 울리잖아. 맞아. That's pin ringing. The dinner bell. 아니요, 좋은 소리야. 아빠가 왜 챕터 2까지 했고 그만뒀는지 알지? 나중에. Okay, where is it? 어떻게 해야 되지?